Welcome back to another video of Dan's Sucky Rants. It's been a while. How y'all doing? Sorry it's been a while. I ended up getting hurt a few months ago. I've been recovering from that mixed with the semester starting. And my desk has been cluttered. I didn't want to clean it off. So here we are. This is the YouTube channel where a loser named Dan rants about something. This is unscripted. All I'm coming into is with an idea, and we'll see where it goes. And yes, let's talk about it. Today we're gonna talk about status symbols. Okay? Now, what I mean by that is something that people own that they have no reason to own other than the fact it puts them like in a good status and it makes them feel good about themselves. All right? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about people that are buying like $90,000 sports cars. Now, if I'm driving down the road and I see a Lamborghini drive by, you know what I'm doing? I'm going, ooh, that's a nice car. And you know, there's a minute I'm like, yeah, that'd be fun to drive. But you know what? That probably shouldn't be on the road. Like, you know what I'm saying? They still got to wait in traffic. Like, it means nothing other than it's for other people to drool and to show off how much money you have. What's the point of that? Another example is I was living with this guy a few years back. I was in a small town of Wyoming living with this guy, and he was he called himself a sneakerhead. I don't know if that's an agreed upon term. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. This guy that like loves shoes. Now, for some reason in the small town, there was this really nice sneaker shop that he loved to go to and look at these shoes. And these are like $700-800 pair of sneakers. And he would look at these and be like, oh man, I want to buy those. Those would be so nice. And there was one time I was like, why would you spend that much on shoes? And he's like, because they're nice. And I was like, so you would wear them around everywhere? Like that would be what you wear? He's like, no, I would never wear those outdoors. And I was like, oh, not outdoors. So you'd wear them like in the gym. Like you go in to play basketball, you put on these nice shoes. And he's like, no, then they'll get creased. I'm like, so what are you going to do with them? Look at them in your closet? Take a picture of yourself wearing them to post on your social media and that's it? What's the frickin' point? You know what I'm saying? Now, here's what makes me want to talk about this, okay? Sorry, I sometimes wish I had a truck, okay? I think trucks are nice. I don't because, one, I'm a college student with a pretty low budget, and two, you have a truck and everybody suddenly needs your help to move. So let's not do that, right? But trucks are great if you're going out camping a lot, you're going hunting, like you've got a business that you're moving stuff. Like having a truck is very nice. So why is it when I'm in the city, you know, the city for me is Salt Lake City, which is, you know, it's not New York, but like when I'm up there and you have these people driving these like, I don't know how much a nice truck is, like $60,000-$70,000, I think. Just to tailgate you on the highway and flash their brights and then zip by you. It's like, what's the point of having that truck? Like, if you got a scratch on your truck and you're mad, it means you don't need that truck. Trucks are for work. Now, think about this for a second. Cyber trucks. They can't even do what a truck can do. And they look like a dumpster with wheels. Have you seen these things driving around? I'm sure you've seen the memes and how like they could cut your finger off or something. I don't know. You could cut your finger off with any car. You could kill yourself with any car. That's fine. But the Cybertrucks look so dumb and they're so expensive. And why do people get them? You know why they get them? So that they can say they have a Cybertruck and that it makes them look good. Oh my gosh, people, get a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you need something just to show off your status? What do you think, Harry? This is Harry. He's a stuffed spider. I saved him. I was in the back seat of one of my old roommate's cars, and we found that under his seat, and he didn't know why it was there. So it became our apartment mascot, and everyone else moved out, so it became mine. And Harry agrees with me that status symbols are stupid. Now, let's follow this for a minute. Because there's a lot of brands that are the same way. For example, Now this might be just an Alaska thing if I'm being honest, but when I was in high school, the fashion that a lot of girls would wear is Birkenstocks with socks. And they would wear like those Birkenstock sandals and they would wear fuzzy socks. And I'm pretty sure it's kind of an Alaska thing. I don't know. I haven't really seen it a whole lot around here in Utah. But I remember one day in particular, this girl walked in wearing this type of thing, but they weren't like Birkenstock brand sandals. They were like some other kind of sandal. And she got flamed. People were like, "Oh, what? You can't afford Birken?" And she probably got like, if I could go back in time, that's one of the days that I would go smack myself and say, "Hey, do something," because I was just a bystander. I didn't know this girl from Eve. Like, but thinking back, I'm like, man, like just because she didn't have a certain brand of sandals, what about brands like Gucci? Is that still a thing? I think that's still a thing. Like, you gotta have that Gucci brand purse and that, I guess Rolex watch or what other brands are there? What do you think? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, these specific things that aren't any nicer sometimes are worse. That are just a waste of money just to show off how much better than other people you are is ridiculous. Like, this isn't a political channel, okay? So I don't want to talk about the divide in America the same way that you'll get on a political science channel or Fox News or MSNBC. That just pits people against each other. But this status symbol type thing pits people against each other perhaps more than politics do. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me say this. I was driving the other day. I was driving home from campus, and I got stuck behind a Tesla. And you know what I thought immediately? I was like, "Ah, you frickin' moron. What you doing driving a Tesla?" They weren't driving terribly. I mean, I wish they were driving faster, but it was raining, so it's fine. But I'm sitting there and I'm judging them purely because they're driving a Tesla. And then I start thinking, I'm like, why is this what society is? I mean, I know that I'm talking about me and then I say society. So maybe I should say, why am I that way? Which is valid. But also, that's such a common thing with society. The big things with society, and I've heard this quote, I can't remember who I'm quoting, but that all it is competition and never feeling like you're enough. Right? And these status symbols make it like that. So let me say something real quick. Okay? I just want to end the video with this. If you're watching this, you are enough. Okay? I love you. And other people love you. And you're great. I watch this chess YouTuber. I'm not going to say his name, but it rhymes with Potham Hess. Anyway, if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But he's always, when talking about chess, he's like, he threatens the queen, but you know what's worth more than the queen? You. And let me tell you, viewers watching this, the two of you or whatever, well, I think I have 2 subscribers when I started filming this, you are worth more than a queen. Okay? And just because you do or don't have a Tesla or a Cybertruck or a Gucci handbag or Birkenstocks and socks, you are awesome. Okay? You're great. And I love you. And status symbols are stupid and they pit people against each other and it's just a waste of money. And that's all. Hopefully I'm going to post the next video at some point soon. We'll see. But I love you all and I hope you have a great night or day or holiday. It's holiday season right now. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next time.